Leveling up. Extreme business growth through raising your game. When what was once extraordinary becomes ordinary, you know you've leveled up.
Hello and welcome to the Leveling Up podcast with me, George Swift. The Leveling Up podcast is here to give you the personal development, the entrepreneurial development and the business growth that you, the ambitious business owner, desires. I'm here to give you the motivation, the inspiration, and above all else, as always, to challenge your aspirations to take you and your business to the next level. Don't forget, subscribe to this podcast and never miss an episode. Hello and welcome to today's episode. It is Friday and therefore we're going to close this week out and our theme of setting yourself free. Monday we talked about the chemical puppet and how so much of our behaviours, our thoughts, our perceptions are not our own and how they're manipulating our behaviours in ways that are getting us results, etc., that aren't necessarily in alignment with what we would truly want for ourselves. Go back and listen to that if you want to set yourself free and start to make choices for yourself rather than having yourself running on unconscious autopilot based on a whole host of programs that were incepted into you by other people, by society as a whole, by media. On Wednesday, episode number 173, we looked at setting yourself free by designing yourself, taking control of who you want to be, starting to create a version of yourself that is in keeping with what you want to create for yourself as a person, as a persona, as an identity, rather than the version that maybe you were created by a committee. You know, your mum and your dad and your family and friends growing up in society and the TV programs you watched, the heroes you worship, the books you read, the magazine articles you read, the news, media, all played a part in creating a version of yourself that you thought was actually you. And in episode 173 on Wednesday, we talked about how you can set yourself free from that and start to create yourself by your own design. Today, I want to wrap up the whole week by talking about the importance of feeling successful, not the importance of being successful. That comes later. Before you can be successful, you have to feel successful. Why? Well, go all the way back to episode 172 on Monday. We talked about the chemical puppet because our feelings are what control and manipulate our behaviors, how we act, interact, react to the world around us, and therefore obviously what we get back in terms of results. So if we want to be successful, we need to be feeling successful feelings in order to go out there and take successful action. The problem is most people, they're waiting to be successful before they feel successful, which makes sense, right? How can I feel successful before I'm actually successful? And then what's happening is, of course, is you're holding yourself back from being successful because the thoughts of not being successful are the ones that are then going out and penetrating the world outside of you through your actions, reactions, and interactions that are therefore creating the results that you have. And we need to upgrade those. This is how winning streaks happen. You see, you win a game and you think, oh, I can win a game. And you go into the next game, maybe, a little bit optimistic, not guaranteed or certain about anything, but a little bit optimistic. That optimism comes through behaviors, through how you play the game, and you win again. And then you win again. And then after a while, you start to expect to win. And you go on the pitch already feeling like you're winning, already feeling like you've won the game. And that's an incredible force to be faced with, that confidence that comes from that place. And it's exactly the same in business. If you go into a sales meeting waiting for the sale to happen before you feel like a successful, strong, confident salesperson, you'll be waiting a long time to get that first sale. Whereas if you go into that sales meeting fully feeling a successful person, a successful business owner, a successful salesperson, you will come across as that successful person. Now, this isn't the same as fake it before you make it. This isn't about bullshitting. Because I have a really strong position in this, which is I believe most people have a really strong, sensitive bullshit detector. And if you're trying to fake that you're something that you're not, they might not necessarily pick up exactly on the lie, but they'll pick up a general vibe that they can't trust you or there's something going on that's not quite right. And that will be enough to have you written off, right? Blown out of the water. So for me, this isn't about bullshitting that you're the fucking real deal. It's not about bullshitting that you're the bollocks. This is about you actually stepping into that feeling for yourself. Now, of course, if you haven't yet had success, it's hard to really step into your true successful self, but you can do it. You can condition yourself to Look for the success that you've already had. Look for the successes, even in the failures that you've had, to really own those aspects of yourself, to build your self-esteem and your self-confidence through those things, so that you then wear that like a suit as you go into the office, or you go into the meeting, or you go onto Zoom or on the phone or whatever it might be, and you exude that in that meeting. You exude it on social media. You exude it on a podcast, a video, when you meet someone at a bus stop, whatever it might be, sitting next to someone on a plane. You exude this sense of success, and it rubs off on people. It's incredibly attractive and desirable to people. Faking it and bullshitting it is arrogance, is conceit. People are going to smell through that a mile away, and trust me, it is really off-putting. But someone who's truly confident, that truly owns their success, whatever that might be, whether it's £1 billion business or whether you're just starting off, someone that truly personifies the true nature of the success that's already in them, that they've already had, that is incredibly attractive. It's also very self-esteem building for yourself. It gives you confidence, and you walk in there, you're much more likely to get that win. When you get that win, you then build upon that momentum, and you're more likely to get that second win, that third win, that fourth win. Before long, you might get to a place where you truly don't know how to lose anymore. I believe it was Michael Jordan that once had to shoot a missed shot. I think it's for an advert, and he had to hit the rim of the basketball net. And apparently, I can't remember now, but it took him like 50 times, 100 times, whatever, to do that, because he just kept putting the ball in the net, because he conditioned himself to get the ball in the net. It's like he didn't know how not to get the ball in the net. You can get to this place as well. Of course, at some point you're going to fail. At some point you are going to lose. And then you need to make sure that you have the tools and the ability to regroup and actually go back out there and go out there with that successful persona again, to truly have that sense of success in you. And of course, it's easy to feel successful when you're being successful. It's not easy to feel successful when you're not having the obvious signs of success coming your way. And that's when you have to work twice as hard. When I've worked with sports teams and sports individuals in the past, one of the things we talk about is no matter what happened before, they have to go into the new game, or even the second half of that game, or even the next play that played out. They have to go into each one resetting. No matter what went, they could have just got absolutely destroyed in the previous game or destroyed in the first half. They have to regroup and go out there like winners. It's the same for salespeople. You might have lost 10 deals in a row. The difficulty is to go out on the 11th deal and still go out there like you're going to win it. That's what's really hard. But when you cultivate that feeling of success in yourself, that winning mindset, that winning attitude, when that sense of, I am successful in myself already, regardless of my performance this morning, regardless of my performance last week or even last year, I am a successful person. I can see my success. You have to tangibly connect with the success that's already there, and you enhance that and you magnify that and you take that in with you. You don't brag about it. You don't go out there and sell it. You don't go and tell anybody about it. You just own it. When you own it, trust me, it's like walking into the room in the most expensive suit you could possibly ever imagine. People will take you seriously. People will listen to you. People will be attracted to you in all the right ways, and you will become more successful. So over this weekend, go out there, step into your suit of success. Tap into the success that you've had in the past. Tap into the success that you're having right now. Even if it feels like it's far and few between right now, they are there. I promise you, like little nuggets of gold. If you look deep enough, you'll see all the aspects of success that are in you right now, in your life right now. You want to collect those up, build a suit of armor out of that. Ditch the old clothes of feeling like a failure or a loser, or feeling like you're not up to the task, or you're a fraud, or whatever else you've been carrying around with you. Step into that suit of success and go out there into the world and create that for yourself. You have to feel successful in order to have success. Then you become successful. Then it's very easy to feel successful. The hard part is you have to do the work up front, and that is how you accelerate the whole process. Listen, have an awesome weekend. If you find yourself at a loose end, don't forget 6-Figure Fast Track is waiting for you right now. It's how to get the right 6-figure mindset, the 6-figure business model, and the 6-figure day-to-day methodologies that are going to take your business to 100K in the next 12 months or less. Maybe you're doing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K. Maybe you've even done 60 or 70. But for whatever reason, you just haven't hit that 100K mark. Get yourself on that 6-figure fast track. You'll find that at biggerbrighterbolder.co.uk/fast track. You'll also see when you get there the links to our live events where I run the same content in an expanded format in a workshop environment, and you might want to get yourself onto one of those as well. And I would love to see you on one of those. I'm here absolutely committed to helping small and ambitious business owners create the businesses that they want, the success they want, creating the lives that they want, and fundamentally overall the quality experience of life that they want for themselves. Have an awesome weekend. Go out there and cultivate that feeling of success. I will see you on Monday. We'll do it all over again then. Until then, be successful.
Leveling up. Extreme business growth through raising your game. When what was once extraordinary becomes ordinary, you know you've leveled up.